and it's called American Alpha versus the Revival. Okay, now the Revival. It's just I'm trying to give you like the backstory. The Revival is two dudes, huh? Don't be looking it up. I'm trying to fucking explain it to you.
Oh, well, just go ahead and explain it then. I'll still look it up.
Well, I'm just trying to put it to you this way. Like, the Revival is two dudes that they like beating people up. Like, that's pretty much, like, you know, they're not worried about talking. They just like to hit you. That's pretty much how the Revival is. They're like old school. That's kind of like their gimmick. Like, they're old school. Like, they're not here to bullshit you. They're here to fight you and beat the crap out of you. So I like the Revival, but the other team I like more, and I think everybody else likes them more too, and they're called American Alpha. Now, the reason why everyone likes American Alpha is because they're two dudes that they were around before they teamed up, and neither one of them were really doing much. But then they teamed up, and they just had like great chemistry, and like they have great moves, and they're kind of like Kurt Angle. I don't know if you know who Kurt Angle is, but
of course
they kind of remind
Kurt Angle is.
Yeah, they kind of remind you a little bit of Kurt Angle. And the one guy was an Olympian just like Kurt Angle. No, he did not win the gold medal.
Obviously, the guy with the short hair?
No, the guy with the long hair. The white guy.
The long hair. All right.
The white guy was the Olympian. His name is Chad Gable. He'll tie you up in a fucking pretzel faster than you even know. Like, he's really that good. Like, you know. So
he's a ground attack artist.
He is an everywhere attack artist.
Grapple.
I mean, the
grapple.
dude.
Sorry.
Yeah. And the other guy reminds you a lot. The black guy reminds you a lot of Kurt Angle, just in the way his mannerisms.
He looks like Kurt Angle, except darker. Like, it's funny.
Well, yeah, in a way,
he does. He looks like Kurt Angle, but darker. I'm not even kidding.
I never thought he really looked like Kurt Angle.
Well, I mean not 100%, but you know what I mean.
I mean, one's an older white guy and one's a younger black guy. I don't think they look just too much like each other. But the point is, they had an incredible match. The Revival ended up losing the titles to American Alpha. It was a feel-good moment for everybody. Everybody was happy, except the Revival. The Revival tried to cheat, but they weren't able to do it. American Alpha won. Boom, done. Great way to start the pay-per-view. People were happy. I was happy.
Just freaking watched that fight.
You watched it?
Oh, yeah, just watched it.
Well, I don't know how you watched it that fast. It wasn't that, I mean, it was a little bit longer.
Because I skipped through it. I only care about the important parts.
Oh, so you skipped to the end.
Almost.
Okay, well, there you go.
I've seen the parts that they cheated. I've seen the parts that you know.
Yeah, they cheated. So in the time I was explaining this match, you've already seen what has happened.
It doesn't matter. It explains to everyone else.